Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Sorry to start this one in vivo. I am an idiot, and this is like the first room of the run, but I was like, my thing says stop recording. Does that mean that it's recording right now? And then I stopped it, and then I looked and the video was recording fine, and then I talked for like a minute realizing that the recording was stopped. Basically, too long didn't read Northern Lion's a dummy. 2GKJ LTWP. We got anemia, we got Dead Sea Scrolls, and we're just starting off here. Oh wow, actually our damage stat and tier stat, or at least shot speed, seems really good. But this is not an amazing start. Now I'm like overly paranoid. Are we recording? Yes, we're 47 seconds in. Alright. It's fine. I can't remember though, we're on win 17 or 18. Either way, it's been really, really good and actually fairly... I don't want to say easy. Easy sends the wrong message. Easy is like boring to a lot of people. No, it's still been engaging, but we haven't been super concerned for our chances of death in quite some time. So we're looking for a key to get into what is presumably that library over there. Dead Sea Scrolls does count as a book or does not count as a book? I can't remember. Maybe that's why we have a library, or maybe it's just random chance. But let's see what we've got inside of our item room to start with. Mr. Boom, I do think beats Dead Sea Scrolls because it's a guarantee as opposed to, you know, a probabilistic thing. And I was wondering, like, why can't I fucking see anything? And it's Curse of the Darkness on a gosh dang burning basement. Which means that the whole thing's covered in smoke. It's a great interaction. I'm really proud of you and your team for making it happen. At the same time, it's exceptionally annoying from the perspective of actually trying to visualize what's going on here. That's okay, though. Anemic, at least, is putting down some creep on the ground after that damage that I took there. I'm not really too concerned about that right now. It's not like this is an XL floor or anything. We got HP. Now, as far as first floors go, this actually was pretty boring. We got 1 HP upgrade, couldn't go to the library, no tinted rocks, and our item room was a slightly better spacebar item. So that's pretty much, you know, as incremental an improvement as you can actually get on a run. So I'm hoping for maybe a little bit more excitement here. We're lucky we have the Lover's card, so even if things go terribly, terribly wrong, we can at least keep ourselves alive probably for this floor and beyond. But we did get a tiers upgrade on the last floor. You never want, you know, a pill to just be the best thing that happened to you on a floor, but definitely on our last floor, that was the case. And there's a spirit heart in the poop. Okay, so our luck's turning around already. Not that it's been bad, I guess, but it's turning around already. We've got a battery charge, so we might as well check for a secret room. It's a victimless crime, unless you're this key beggar in here. But actually, we're not going to blow him up just yet. We're going to blow him up, actually. Sorry, I had to get your hopes up. Hopefully we get like a magic mush. Or, well, another tears up hill would also be fine. Instead we get hematemesis, which is okay. And puberty, which is not bad, at least. Now, when I say not, some people say, you know, how's the soup? Oh, it's not bad. What they mean is that it tastes okay. What I mean in this case is that it's literally, it does not possess the qualities of badness. I would just as likely, you know, not have it as have it. The only thing we've gleaned is a little bit of information that we don't have to get that pill in the future. Like, we don't have to pay for it if it shows up in the shop. But, you know, even when you say, like, a soup is not bad, there's a little bit... Ooh, Maggie's bow could be okay. There's a little bit of an undercurrent of, like, I appreciate that this soup is giving me the ability to sustain, you know, metabolic processes and continue the miracle of organic life. But the taste itself is not great. We're not getting anything of the sort of that out of our puberty pill here. So that's what I mean by not bad. It's not even helping me produce ATP at this point. If anything, it's draining a little bit of my ATP because of the muscular, you know, twitches and impulses required to make it happen here. Required to actually just pick it up. Well, his floor's been okay. Terrible dodge on my part, but Larry Jr.'s dead already. We're definitely going to get a deal with the devil here. And the creep should make it easy in order to kill these guys. Plus, we have so much HP, especially now that we got another HP upgrade from our boss. We could take anything from our deal with the devil. Except in this unfortunate situation, we're not actually going to get a deal with the devil. At least not a traditional deal with the devil. We're going to get a Krampus fight on a tiny room, which is actually hell itself. Luckily, this Lover's card and our ridiculous amount of HP mean there's no chance we die here, but I think we will take Krampus's head. That's a real bummer. This run is just like, it's like a vanilla run right now. I don't mean vanilla like, you know, it's boring. I don't know why I have to keep defending myself on that, but or I feel like I have to keep defending myself on that, but I mean, like, it feels like the vanilla game. It feels like you know, the original Binding of Isaac, in that you know, we're stacking up HP and just kind of like other attributes. We're not really getting cool tier effects or anything like that. Hopefully those come in time, though. For now, you know, I'm happy to have a little bit more of a classic run, happy to have a traditional run, but I'm definitely in, pardon me, I'm definitely in the market for something a little bit more exciting, and as of right now, we're not really fitting the bill there. But I have to admit, 5 HP, it's a great situation to be at on floor 3. You know that you're going to be in the running, oh god, for survival for a long time. Now, there are a few items that can change that. Even Abaddon, you know, can change that. The obvious one is 9 lives, but Abaddon can change that too. You know, it takes away all your HP, replaces it with Spirit Hearts, makes it a little bit more conceivable to see yourself dying. Although your damage would be a lot better as a result of the Abaddon pickup. But hopefully we are able to find a deal with the devil that has like good consequences. But honestly, this might be like full HP deal with the angel material right now, which scares me a lot because the deals with the angel tend to not give you the damage you need. And it doesn't really matter if you have 12 HP most of the time if your damage is absolute shit. But if you want to give me like 12 HP and Guardian Angel, I'll take it. I think I'm going to get Krampus's head charged up. And there is like, I think there should be a little bit of divisiveness about this, because we could easily get hit on this next room, or we could get hit even if we use Krampus's head on the boss. It might be more sensible to just go for the boss fight early and you know, rely on our experience in order to not get hit, but it looks like we're probably going to come through in the clutch here. And we got to talk strategy for now, because strategy's all we got here. Just don't step on the spikes. Once we go into our shop and get Brimstone, which I'd say, again, I don't have proof of this, but it feels like when items show up on one run, they're more likely to show up on consecutive runs for a certain length of time. Once we go into our deal with the devil here and inevitably get Brimstone, we should be fine. Not the best use of Krampus's head, I'll be the first to tell you that. And amazingly didn't take damage there. And I do mean, baby, I'm amazed by the way you treat me wrong from right. Tell me wrong from right? Baby, I'm amazed by the way I really need you. But I'm amazed I didn't get hit. I actually didn't think that there was enough space on the back of the screen for us to dodge, but it was really the only place I could actually walk without getting hit, so it was a fairly easy decision to make. We got a range upgrade for our troubles. Fair to say that that's not really worth our time. It is a mom item, but the mom transformation is really only useful in Nod Leaf sort of scenarios, so this is pretty bad so far. Maybe I'm glad we didn't get a deal with the angel, because we don't have a bomb with which to blow up the angel statue. Definitely go to our curse room here. I hope that this isn't a run where this Lover's card ends up playing a major role. You know, like we save this Lover's card until like the chest or something like that, and then that 2 HP is enough to get us through a rough time. Like, oh no. Okay. Well, I think you gotta do it. And if we have to pop the Lover's card to get out, we will. No, we don't. I think you do it, and you do it because 9 lives, you believe in the system. You know, it's like the NFL players say, you know, you gotta believe in your coach's system. I believe in my system. I've used it thousands of times. Most of the time, it works out. What do? Well, you just believe in the power of the deal with the devil. You believe in the defensive benefits of 9 lives, and you coast on it. It sucks that we got so much HP only to lose it for effectively no purpose, though. But I do think that 9 lives is probably the right option, but this is more of a fringe case than most. So I'll accept if you disagree on this one. Little Chubby is just okay. So I'm kind of looking out for the shop here in the hopes that we can get a Spirit Heart. Because again, now, like, deals with the devil are so important now. Obviously, we can afford to get them from a key standpoint. Financially, we're in a little bit of a tight spot, but that's not a big deal. We are a little bit ahead of schedule, but don't let that trick you. I think it's just because our first floor had, like, nothing interesting going on, so there was no reason to stick around. But with 3 keys, we will go around and look, like, if there's a library, being able to get a Book of Revelations or something like that, a Satanic Bible would be huge, but yeah, in all likelihood, it's just going to be a room. The room is on fire. It's not actually, though. That's a Strokes song. Wow, that was a really good way to lose that Spirit Heart that we just picked up. Great job! Also, I'd like to offer a sincere thank you to the game right now for refusing to give us bombs. On the bright side, it's also refusing to give us tinted rocks, so it's not like we're missing out on anything, but, you know, maybe blow up our donation machine, buy some stuff, I don't know. Maybe try to find a secret room, get some money, buy some stuff. Maybe try to find a second secret room, get some more HP for us in the future. This could easily be a library. And it is, but it's the Bible, which basically, we spent a key on a Hanged Man card and 2 battery cards. I think when you put it in that, or 2 battery charges, I think when you put it in that context, it actually seems less bad, which is reasonable. We'll find a consumable that's over a gap, presumably, and then we'll be able to use the Bible to at least aid us in that situation. And the battery charges guarantee, at least in all likelihood, that we'll have the ability to get a Krampus's head charge for our boss fight, which could give us the best chance possible at a deal with the devil or angel. This is valuable, but I was hoping for something a little bit more permanently useful there. Krampus's head is better than the Bible as far as items in Afterbirth go. NV. I would take Shoop de Whoop, probably. I could easily be persuaded to take Shoop de Whoop. Because we need the damage, and we need it on every room. We don't just need it on boss rooms, we need it on every room. So, you can give me Shoop de Whoop here, I will take it. If you give me a Troll Bomb, then I will say thank you, sir, but no thank you. I don't want a piece of your bargain. Call that a bargain. The worst I've ever had. The worst I've ever had. You know, track 2 on Who's Next. You gotta listen past Baba O'Reilly, man. You can't just, you know, listen to the singles. You gotta go for the deep cuts as well. You're missing out on Love Ain't For Keepin'. You're just going Baba O'Reilly straight into, you know, Won't Get Fooled Again. No respect for the art of the album, man. So I am going to try to use Shoop de Whoop effectively. We should be using it all the time. Well, you know, half the time, literally, but we should be using it as it comes off cooldown. I don't know if that's going to be fast enough to get this guy killed. Just want to keep ourselves spaced out. Like, there's no reason to take damage on this room. Not the easiest room, but no reason to take damage. This is important. Drop a bomb, please. No bomb, just a penny. Aura's pretty good here. Or Purity, the Aura stat boost is pretty good. I don't know what we're gaining right now, but I'm happy for it. I almost, like, want a greed fight right here. There is no greed fight. And still, without any bombs, we can't blow up our donation machine and buy anything. So, we're really just trucking along here. Well, this is going to change that. Okay, so we're going to have enough money for sure after this room. Or we can just get the Spirit Heart directly. Skip the middleman. Why buy the cow when you can get the steak for free, right? This is... doesn't really make any sense. I guess when you buy steak, you are indeed buying part of the cow in many ways, unless you're getting it for free. Okay, that's a good point. I didn't consider the ramifications. Thank you for not being Bad Trip, at least. You could have been Bad Trip. I appreciate that. We went from 4 cents to 35 cents in a single room, and then we will buy the compass. I think we'll buy BOGO bombs, and I'm going to buy the card as well, and it's the Hierophant. Okay, so that's a very much who dares win sort of situation. We spent 35 cents on one single shop, and I think it provides us with more than 35 cents worth of value. And that's saying something. So, I'm pretty happy about what just happened right there. And even if, like, we miss out on buying items from future shops as a result of this... oh, that was real bad. Basically, on one room, we got 3 Spirit Hearts, the compass, and hopefully at least a little bit of a better chance of stretching out our bombs in the future. There we go. Does this give us a win? No, our damage is still pretty shitty. But... at least it gives us, like... It enhances the ceiling for where we need help. That's a sentence that is completely nonsensical. Basically, we can survive longer to hopefully get an item that provides us with what we need in order to win. Because as of right now, you know, when we were on 1 HP, 9 lives... That's a little bit tenuous. Not horrible, but not amazing. Now that we've got some Spirit Hearts to back us up, it feels a lot better. And I do not mind using Shoop de Whoop to help us, you know, kill this room instead of the boss. Doesn't matter too much to me. Gonna have a chub fight. What better time to use at least some of our newfound bombs? Alright, that was an ill-advised one, but hey, that's what BOGO bombs is for. I kind of got trapped on that rock there. That's my bad. Come on. Well, you know what? We don't have bombs anymore for a deal with the angel. But we don't have a deal with the angel. We have growth hormones. And then... I'm happy with growth hormones, by the way. We'll take contract from below to give us precedent. And I think we're so much better off now than we were a floor ago, despite the fact that our HP doesn't really look that much better. And I pretty much just threw by losing so many... Spirit Hearts for basically no reason. You know what? It's not for no reason. That's for those of you out there doing the Northern Lion fitness plan where you do, like, you know, 1 push-up every time I take a half heart of damage. Gonna make sure to walk into some extra champions here just to make your life that much harder. But it's a good thing, because, you know, you gotta get progressive overload so that your body doesn't get used to the stimuli you're putting in there. Hope for some bombs. That's a little ridiculous, but I'll take it. The tears down sucks, but, you know, I'll take the tears down, safe in the knowledge that we did have the damage, or the damage up from growth hormones, which, you know, it's probably more than a wash. Like, it's probably better than breaking even for us to get a tears down from a pill and a growth hormones, so I'm happy with that. And 2 more keys. Consumables, thanks to contract from below, doing fine. It is a tears down pill, but we need the rock anyway, so we'll blow it up here. And I don't know if we can really expect to get in there. Now we gotta think about what happens with Boss Rush. Oh, yeah, we don't have to, but I'm gonna think about what happens with Boss Rush. And, you know, it basically comes down to, if we don't get an amazing deal with the devil, it comes down to teleport cards. And this is a Demon Judgment, so you will just explode, because I don't have red hearts or much of a beat on how to get more in the future. But, if we don't get a teleport card or amazing items, we won't do it. If we get a teleport card, I'm in, and we should be able to make it. The mulligan is borderline amazing item, I'd say. It's not quite the full value of the Guppy transformation, but, you know, with 9 lives and the mulligan, we probably have the 2 most important elements of the Guppy transformation. The real thing with Shoop the Whoop there was piercing shots gave us a nice ability to take out these enemies before they became really deleterious for us. So we'll take Justice, get some consumables, credit card, great for a deal with the devil, and that means we will be using our Lover's card or losing our Lover's card. Either way, thank you, Lover's card, if for no other reason than you provided me with peace of mind from the start of the run onwards. Credit card basically allows us to take deals with the devil when we wouldn't be able to on our existing amount of HP, so it's much more potent for us right now. Northern Lion, are you going to talk about that curved horn back there? Thanks for reminding me that the best trinket in the game is now gated to us by the ability to fly, which we could have easily had access to on this run. I really appreciate the reminder. Hopefully, on our deal with the devil, should we get one, we'll get the ability to fly. If not, accept that curved horn is probably gone. What is it they say in the Lord's Prayer? You know, grant me the strength to accept what I cannot change. That's where I'm at with respect to that curved horn right there. Okay. I'm not, you know, it's a very usual situation for me to fight Gish and then be like, well, we're getting little Gish. What do I care? It's okay. I'm just not excited about it because it means that we know what we're getting. It takes away that little bit of, you know, uncertainty, and as a result, I'm like, it's alright. If I got Little Gish randomly from an item room, I'd be like, Little Gish, that's pretty good. But, you know, knowing in advance that I'm going to get it, where's the fun in that, right? But regular Gish is dead. Deal with the devil would be amazing here. Didn't quite get it. I'm going to head down to the next floor with the hopes of keeping our boss rush chances alive. Little Gish, good pickup. We will go to our curse room. We will go to our mob trap room. Boss trap room, I should say. Really hoping for Spirit Hearts in here. Like, that being a Hierophant card would be really nice. It's a Hermit. It's weird, but I think you do take the Hermit and try to make it into boss rush as a result. Even before going to any of the other rooms, because the Hermit card does allow us to teleport out. So, it's a little dicey. I'll be the first to tell you. But let's get this done first. Then we can buy Spirit Hearts, go back in there, get the credit card. Really was hoping for a Spirit Heart there. You know what? We're close enough to our item room that I feel like we should stop by. Should still be able to get the boss rush in here. I don't even know if we looked at the other card, which was a playing card as well. That could be the Joker, but I don't know. We'll see. Can't afford to get hit, really, because if we respawn, we'll have red hearts. If we have red hearts, we could take red heart damage, lose our deal with the devil chance. So it's pretty touch and go here. Spider Babby was definitely not worth the time. We're making our way. We only got like 6 rooms left to go here. That was a total waste. We could have killed him faster. Excuse me, this is the wrong direction as well. Okay, I'm gonna make a little bit of an executive decision and decide to just teleport with the Hermit card. We got 18 bombs. We're gonna try to find another teleportation card. The hope is that at least this will save us like a little time, because we don't have to backtrack. But it might be a grave mistake, especially because now we can't buy spirit hearts from our shop, which is the real bummer. We don't really need to just get to the boss fight. We need to also have, ideally, a teleport card to take advantage of it. Otherwise, we might as well just have the credit card and then use the credit card on a potential deal with the devil. Like, we're losing out on the credit card chance by doing it this way. I don't know. This is tough. I don't think we care about boss rush. I don't... you know what? Actually, what if we do care about boss rush? Beat Mom, which is now in question because of the fact that this room's going to be heinous, but beat Mom, and then kill ourselves on boss rush after picking up an item, and then all we've really lost is half a spirit heart at this point. But honestly, I think because of my hesitation, we can't do it. So let's just stack up HP and handle things the normal way. This is, you know, on Isaac, you got to keep your head on a swivel. One mistake there probably cost me a good chance at that. That's Ansu's? No, I don't know what... Oh, it's Awaz. I almost lost my chance there as well. I think we're still fine, but I did cost myself an easy boss rush chance, I think, as a result of being, like, a little overly cautious. But sometimes being overly cautious is going to be very helpful. So we are going to go to our boss trap room, and there's a good chance, I guess, that we get a card of some sort, or at least some benefit from these. Nope. It's okay. More bombs. At this point, yeah, we probably want Samson's Lock. Not an enormous shift for us, but at least decent. And I don't know if that's worth it, honestly. So, I do think we go back into our curse room and get credit card. I think it's worth it. We have credit card and rules card. Some doors require a blessing. Fantastic. I also think we go to our arcade, and the hope on the arcade is that we have like an Isaac's room. Not the case, but it is an aberrant room. I don't know what you do. Oh, there's 3 of them. Jesus. It's weird how, you know, we had so much HP to start with, and now HP is like the be-all end-all of this run, but let's, I mean, let's try to beat Mom on the first play here. You know what? Just in case, why not do this room? We didn't really gain anything out of it. Just more bombs that may or may not ever be useful for us, but I figured the chance to get an extra spirit heart out of it was probably worth the time investment. I'm a little bit like lacking here for answers for how we're gonna get an easy win at least. You know, on the womb, every hit is gonna be a death. We can't fly. We have 9 lives, but that only really buys us 9 hits right now. So it's I'm not gonna say it's an uncomfortable situation, but certainly it's dicier than I'd like right now. We can augment it somewhat by finding the second secret room, but really it threw a monkey wrench into my plans that the shop on this floor was not active for us. We could also skip the Mom fight, which strikes me as idiotic. As far as second secret rooms go, guess we'll try that for one. Not there. I'm just trying to line it up with the door here. Could be here. And now it's just a total crapshoot. It could be basically anywhere. So I think I'm just going to go fight Mom. And what we're hoping for at this point is deal with the devil that's strong enough to be worth losing a few lives for. Maybe we save credit card for a little bit later. But first we got to beat Mom. It's a good start. There's really not much opportunity for us to glean too much more help out of this floor, so we really need to rely on our own skills, and that gives me the, little tightness feeling in the chest, little anxiety. But don't let it freeze you up. Or is freezing up good? I don't know. They're always saying stay frosty. But then they're saying, hey, don't lose your cool. It's like, what? I don't understand. Okay, we take the Polaroid. Well, the Brimstone is amazing here. Is black powder worth using the Forget Me Now? Or not Forget Me Now, the credit card? Man, if I got hit there, that would have been a disaster, huh? I think you credit cards, you can take both. It's possible the credit card will be more valuable later because we'll have like 8 HP we want to protect instead of half a heart, but basically it was like, this is a good opportunity for us to get 2 deals with the devil for free. Let's take it. 1 makes you small pills, totally fine by me. The Brimstone pickup is actually amazing. It gives us, like, we're still in the same position HP-wise, of course, where it's a little dicey. But we're hitting more enemies. Should mean more mulligan chances. And it really, I think it means that we're less likely to be hit. Which means that I don't expect our 9th life to last forever. But if it lasts longer, that's really all that matters. We really, at this point, it's a race against time to see if we can live long enough to win. It's not so much about, like, do we have enough damage, because Brimstone does give us enough killing power. Tell you what would help out a great deal is if they would just find it in the goodness of their hearts to drop, like, 2 Spirit Hearts. That would be pretty useful. But I'm not really anxious about this run yet. I could be persuaded to be anxious about this run if we get down to, like, 4 lives. But for right now, I'm looking at it and I'm like, there's so many potential chances for us to get out of this this quagmire right now. A Spirit Heart drop, a deal with the devil that has, well, a deal with the devil that gives us HP, anything that takes us closer to becoming Guppy, a deal with the devil that gives us more damage, or a deal with the devil that gives us, like, Dark Bum. Anything along these lines is huge. A Tinted Rock, a random Spirit Heart drop, a Hierophant card. There's way too many outlets for us to be super scared now, but that'll change when we get, first off, that was bad, but that'll change when we get closer to the chest. Because on the chest, the rooms are not going to be as automatic. Oh, there is a Tinted Rock over here. I was probably saying a Tinted Rock at the same moment that the Tinted Rocks disappeared, but I'm not too sad that we lost our, Spirit Heart life, as long as our red hearts are protected. Gonna say, we haven't been to all these rooms, have we? Basically, we just want to give ourselves the best chance possible of being able to get to a deal with the devil. Oh my lord, I hate it, man. But these enemies, my least favorite. Oh, the soul is actually incredible here. And like, this is an out that I didn't even consider. The fact that we could pick up the soul, an item that gives us 3 Spirit Hearts or 2 Spirit Hearts and some extra defense. Honestly, at this point, I'd say just, through the game's good grace, we find ourselves basically being in a situation in which we're, well, maybe not as insurmountable as I thought, but we're certainly a lot better off. If nothing else, this buys us a lot more time to wait for the game to 100% carry us, but we're probably approaching that point pretty soon where we've been 100% carried. We haven't been to the left yet. Wow. I think the soul actually deflected that enemy so I didn't get hit, which is a great stroke of luck as well. If we lose this run, it is on me, by the way. I have played pretty poorly, and I'm a little embarrassed by that. Oh, man. The game has given us a lot of chances to come back from it, and I really, really appreciate that. But that bomb was not good enough. Might as well pick these up to see if we get luck upgrades. But rest assured, I'm aware that, it lies with me at this point. Cat of Nine Tails, great for the damage upgrade. Shot speed is meaningless. And then we get Abaddon. I don't think we care about Cane Bean Conception, so let's just bank our Spirit Hearts, take Abaddon, be stoked to have way more damage, way more HP, headed down to the next floor. Guppy doesn't matter at this point. But that being said, we will probably still go to our curse room and possibly our boss trap room as well. The curse room's a little dicier because it does, I mean, obviously carry the risk of taking 2 spirit hearts to go in and out, but the red chest could make it all worthwhile, and it definitely did not. But this is the kind of freedom you get at this point, and I gotta admit, ooh, wow, this is too fast. Let's do it. I gotta admit, I'm kind of looking at Hush right now. It's amazing how quickly you can change from, like, despair to just, you know, cockiness almost. Haughtiness at the very least. But, let's see what we got in here. 2 stone chests. Cricket's head would be amazing. No Cricket's head. In fact, nothing really too useful at all. I probably won't do the Hush fight. Which, again, I know the rules of that Northern Lion Fitness program. You guys are going to love that. But, we may. It depends on how our spirit hearts shake out. Or if we can somehow, like, just become Guppy. You think it's this way? It's starting to look like it basically has to be. That HP loss there throws it into a tizzy a little bit. Okay, you are an idiot and missed the drop there. More nickels. Almost certainly not going to fight Hush. But let's see what the deal with the devil looks like if we get one. Which I sincerely hope that we do. I don't know if I would take 2 Guppy items at this point. I'd really like an ability to fly. No deal with the devil. Okay, we're moving on. 9 lives is already like an anti-Hush item because you're like, you don't want to be in the morale position of like, hey, I died with my good life. Now we're going to die with like 8 bad lives immediately after. This is not a good place to be. It takes you in a dark playground. The devil's grundle. But for now, this is like... I really can't believe how good the Womb 1 was for us. It's not like we hit rock bottom and then had to be saved, but like... It was looking a little scary. But instead, we've kind of just come out of it basically smelling like a rose. You know, we haven't been punished for our own idiocy on earlier floors, which is awesome. Sometimes you get overly punished for things you didn't even do. You're like, you know, oh, I took half a spirit heart of damage and they never give me any more HP. I guess I'll just lose this run. Thanks a lot. But this run, you know, we've had like 2nd and 3rd chances for sure to pull ourselves out of a little bit of a funk. So I appreciate that. Not every run's going to be like that, and I recognize that on the next one we'll probably need to play a little bit better if we want to have more certainty of our chances for success. But as is right now, I'm happy with it. Maybe you should try to get, like, black powder working. Do we have the speed necessary? Yeah, okay. We definitely have the speed necessary to make it work on the first phase here. It makes dodging a little tougher, so we're probably not going to do it twice, but it was fun while it lasted. No bomb synergies either. Like, that's the only thing that's bumming me out on this run right now is no bomb synergies. So you can give me sad bombs with Brimstone, then I'm all in. I'm content to call this like an 8 out of 10 run from a fun standpoint. And what did I tell you? Get Brimstone on one run, next run, apparently it's more likely to show up. Well, you know, anecdotally. I don't know that for sure. Ooh, Polyphemus is so good, as is Halo of Flies. Holy Light, I don't know if it gives us anything at all. And I'm going to stay away from SMB Superfan just because... That was terrible. Just because of the fact that it's going to take away permanent Polaroid invincibility. But if we die, we can obviously pick that up and be pretty happy about it. Okay, the boss fight is down here. Basically, it means our future lives are going to be that much better, so... If we need them, which I certainly hope we don't, but it could happen. No Bob's Rotten Head, please. Justice card. You give me a Spirit Heart with the Justice card, I'll be stoked. You didn't. I'm not stoked. I'm not sure if that bothers you. Oh god, what have I done? Fuck this room. Don't escape. You can't escape. There's no escape. Can't wake up. The problem is I actually have to charge my Brimstone shot here. There we go. It takes a while with Polyphemus now. So that room is hell, but also a lot of fun. Oh, sweet, we got Shoop to Whoop. That's a classic item. One of my all-time favorites. In fact, it's so good, I actually had apparently tricked myself into thinking that we've been carrying it for the entirety of the run so far. Oh, wait, that wasn't a dream at all. I wasn't reading Word Up magazine. In fact, I don't think I've read a print magazine in like 4 years at least, but at the same time, there was a time where I saw businessmen, they would read business magazines on the airplane, and I was like, I sort of run a business back when I thought that I didn't just make videos for YouTube in which I crack jokes over top. Buy a business, magazine and reading it in the economy section of the airplane, pretending I know what it means. It's, not a good way to spend a 5-hour flight, I promise you that. You're much better off watching Midnight Special. Anyway, this run worked out just fine by the end. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button, helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, but for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.